Let's talk about the Peltier effect. This Peltier is the Tech 1-12706. Now let's talk about the writing on top of the module. The letters T and E are on every module. Next comes a C, which means this is a standard size Peltier at 40 × 40 centimeters. If there was an S, that would mean that it would be smaller size, 40 × 30 centimeters. Now let's go to the 1. The 1 stands for how many stages the Peltier has. And the most common, on basically 99% of all Peltiers, is 1. Now if there was 2, that'd mean there would be 2 stages, as I think anyone interested in thermodynamics and Peltier devices would be able to infer. Then for the 3 numbers that are next, these are the amount of couples on your Peltier. For example, mine has 127. Now yours could have 31, 71, whatever your Peltier says. Finally comes the last quote-unquote 2 numbers. It's how many amps your Peltier can take. Mine 6 amps, mine can also take 60 watts as well. Now some Peltiers will have 125 at the end. That's just how many degrees the Peltier can take in Celsius. In Fahrenheit, that's 285 degrees. Now let's take a look at the shell of the Peltier. Both sides are covered by 2 slabs of ceramic, 40 × 40 centimeters. The middle should be sealed in silicone, and if I were to take this silicone off, you should be able to see the couples on the sides. And this is something I'm not going to do because I don't feel like ruining my Peltier at the moment. And then you have your wires, red being positive and black being negative. Telling your Peltier from the hot and cold side is simple as grabbing a AA battery, placing the black on negative and the red wire on positive, and waiting until you can feel the difference between the 2 sides. Now if you're having issues telling the differences, put the Peltier between your lips. And wait for the burning sensation to happen, since your lips are much more sensitive than your skin. Now this is almost like putting icy hot on your lips, only one side of it is cold and the other side is hot. And I do not believe there's any chemicals that will hurt you when you do this. I think. Just don't sue me. But in general, a good rule of thumb is just to look at the side with the writing and know it's the cool side. And look at the side without the writing and know it's the hot side. And the easiest way to explain the Peltier effect and how these works is, if you cool the hot side, it will create energy. And if you heat the cool side, it will create energy. Easy as riding a bike if your bike was a thermodynamic thing of silicone and ceramics with couples inside of it. For example, putting a candle on the cold side and putting a heat sink on the hot side, you could power a small fan. This effect will not happen immediately although, but with enough time in cold or hot, it can do the trick. And if you do wire multiple of these together, it'll give you more wattage so that you can power more powerful things. And if you wire your Peltier through a power supply or something like that, you can get each side either extremely hot or extremely cold, even as cold as -2 degrees Celsius or 28.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's below freezing. That's pretty dang good. Peltiers are used to make many things, such as mini fridges, air conditioners, and some people take it to the extreme and cool their computers with them. Now, I plan on having a lot of fun and enjoying these, and I bet you guys would too. I bought 10 of these for $20 off of Amazon. I'll link that down in the description. Now, how great Peltiers are, they're very inefficient. I mean, one of these for 60 watts, that's a lot of taking out and trying to power something. You'd have to have a lot of these to be able to do it. But if you're looking for a little fun project, these are absolutely amazing. Now, down in the description, did I miss anything? Do you got any questions about Peltiers? Comment down below. I'll give you as much feedback as you give me, and I will see you in the next one.